welcome to another Journal With Me video. So today I've got an ice cream theme page spread for you. Now, I'm sorry if you can hear diggers in the background, but I've got builders next door, so there's quite a bit of noise, but the rest of the house is quiet because the boys are back at school. So I have just these photos from when the boys got ice cream from an ice cream van during the holidays, and I love this washi tape, my ice cream washi tape, perfect for just this occasion. So as normal, I'm going really slow. I think I'm going to have to really give myself a time limit doing these, because I have noticed since recording them and editing them and doing these voiceovers that I go at the speed of a snail. So I'm again using just some scraps. So I've got a box that I've got scraps of scrap paper in, and I just go in there and I just find anything that I think goes with the pictures. So I quite like this paper with the circles on, because it reminded me of like an ice cream on a cone. So I'm going to use this one, and here again I just go off camera just to cut it down to size. Again, I will try and get better at doing things on camera. This was only the third one I did, I think. Oh no, it's the second one, sorry, it's the second one that I did on camera, so hopefully I will still get a bit better, because I'm still doing a lot of things off the camera. I'm just trying to find, I think I wanted to incorporate some red in as well, so I just had this bit of red paper I wanted to use as well. And I also like where I've done the border punch. Oh, I haven't actually done it yet, but I do the border punch here, I'm doing it now, on the other side, and I quite like the coloured paper underneath. So this is a X-cut, I think they're called, punch. I think I got it from the range quite a while ago. So yeah, I'm going to do that side as well, and then I think one side I have hanging over the page a bit, and then the other side I've got the red underneath. So I'm recording this quite last minute because this video is going up tonight, and I've been frantically for the last 2 days getting organised for a event that I'm going to tomorrow, a country show that I've got a stall at, and it's my first one, and I've been frantically trying to get everything together that I think I'll need. I've been watching videos, you know, tips on how to do market stalls and whatever. So I've had all my display out on my half my desk for the last couple of days as I'm sort of adding things to it, and I've just packed it all away, and I think I'm ready to go. There's just a couple of bits left to do, but I'm really excited and I hope it goes okay, so I will probably let you know at some point. But if you want to see more of that, I might try and do a bit of a stories on my Instagram tomorrow while I'm there, so if you want to go and follow me on Instagram, I'll leave the link in the description below. So I've stuck that paper down, and now I've just got this photo that I'm just going to stick on here. So this was just the boys showing me their ice creams through so that's the window to my studio, it looks out to the front of the house. And they'd heard the ice cream van. I think this was the time, there were 2 times that they got one, and they heard it, and it must have come close but then gone further away, and they were waiting for about an hour, just standing out at the top of the drive waiting for the ice cream van to come back. So they were very happy when it did appear. I think at one point they did think it had gone and it wasn't coming back, so. So I think at some point here I realised that I don't really want to use all the photos because I do journals for both my boys as well. Sometimes I'll print out all the photos, and then obviously if it's just a photo of one of them, instead of putting it in my journal, I'll put it in their journal, so I end up just using the 2 photos that's got both of them on, and then I'll use the other ones for one of their journals. I need to do theirs as well, but obviously I'm doing this page on here, but I also will do a similar spread in both of their journals, but I'm sure you don't want to see me do exactly the same photos, so I'll have to do that off camera when I get some time. So here I'm just trying to decide. I mean, I am very indecisive. I think this is where I'm going to struggle when I'm filming these live, and I want to try and do, like, it takes 15 minutes and I just get a page done, because sometimes I have to go away and leave it for a couple of hours because I can't decide what I want to do. You know, it's not going how I want it to, and I just can't work out why and decide what I want to do. So this page, I will tell you now, goes completely I basically rip half it off at the end, but you'll see what happens. So I'm just cutting these 2 bits of paper down. So again, I've brought this red onto this page. So I think I said in the last one, I try and sort of bring each, well, not every single thing, but the main sort of things into each page. So like if there's a colour, I make sure it's on both the pages, because I could quite easily have not put that red on there, but I do like to sort of spread it over the 2 pages to bring it together, I suppose. And then if I'm using a certain washi tape, I'll use that on both pages, even if it's just a little bit. I'll make sure it's on both pages. So basically what happened here was I was really busy. Like, I enjoyed, you know, sticking the papers down and, oh yeah, the photo looks good there, and then I think I realised that there wasn't really any space to do any journaling, and I did have quite a bit of journaling because I wanted to tell the story about how the boys had waited for so long to get this ice cream. So here I'm just going through my pots, and I will speed this up because this is very tedious, but I don't want to cut out any of the processes that I go through, so I'll just speed through this. So I knew I had quite a lot of die cuts and things that would go well on this spread, and I've got some Cocoa Daisy bits again, and then I had this, I think it's an Amy Tangerine from American Crafts, and this had quite a few. It's a summer themed one, so it had quite a few ice creams. And so just placing some of these on the page just to see whereabouts I would want them to go. I like that see the sights. I put that above that photo because obviously I looked out of my window and they're both standing there with the ice creams. And I'm back into one of my pots, so I'm looking for a tag. I like to use the tags, I think I said in my last video, to put the date on, so I'll cut them in half and just stamp the date on them and use them like that. Or I sometimes use these little cards as well for the date. So I'm just having a play around and seeing what I like. And then in the end I think I do just go with the tag that I chose originally. So I'm not sure at which point I realised that this isn't working. I don't know whether I thought I could fit all my journaling onto that small card that I've got there. And then I'm going to stamp the date before I forget what the date is, because I write the date on the back of the photos, but then obviously when I've stuck them down I do tend to put the date on my stamp before I stick the photos down so that it's ready and so I don't forget what the date was. So I'm still playing around with these tags, trying to work out where best to put it. And I finally decided. So here I seem to be very focused on the decoration, and maybe it's here that I suddenly realise that I've got quite a bit of writing and nowhere to put it. So I'm just going to stick down these date tags now. And here I just decided to use a tag to put the journaling on, so I'm just choosing one out of my stash. And then I realised that I haven't really left any room for it, and there's nowhere to put it where it doesn't cover the photo. So I think it's here when I start ripping apart the page. And I was quite lucky really, because I think because it not been stuck down for too long, it did come up quite easily. Obviously you can see it's ripped that paper underneath, but that's all. I can cover all that up. But yeah, quite a major problem when you can't get the journaling on the page. So I'm just going to make a little pocket, and then I'm just going to cut off this top of the paper that I ripped. I mean, this is the good thing about journaling, you can sort of change your mind and alter things. I do it quite a lot if you do a page and then just at the end you look and you think that it's not quite right and you just need to move some things around. So I finally got somewhere to put the journaling. It's not ideal because again it's still sort of covering up that photo, which I don't really like, but at this point I haven't really got many options, so I think I end up putting it in at a bit of an angle. I maybe cut the tag down a bit as well, so yeah, so it works in the end and I'm happy with the page. So I'm just going to stick the pocket down, leaving a bit of that red paper at the bottom so it's still got the red on there. Oh, and then I decide to add some red washi tape as well. I did this spread quite a while ago and it's quite hard remembering what I was doing. Hopefully now the boys are back at school and I have a quieter house during the day, I will be able to do some journaling and chat to you while I'm doing it. So, but I've got a few more of these videos before I can do that, so I just have to keep going with the voiceover. So I always like to add these little bits to tags. I sometimes use ribbon, but I also use paper like that as well and just staple it on, just think it gives a nice effect. So I did my journaling off camera, and as you can see I managed to fit it all on that little tag and the other small card. It is very small, I do just journal really small so I can fit it all on, but yeah, I was glad I got it all on there. I did have the back of the tag if I needed it, but I didn't end up needing to do anything on the back. So now I've just got a few of these little word die cuts, the phrases. I'm just going to stick those down. And then I really like using these chipboard stickers just to give a bit of height to the page and just something different. So now I am doing the title. I must admit I didn't used to do titles on every single page, and I have been doing in this new journal and I've really enjoyed it. I just feel like it's like I'd finished a page without the title, and then I add the title and it just instantly looks better. So I think it might be something that I start doing on all my spreads. So I love these alphas. I cannot remember. I think they might be thickers. I think I got them from Hobbycraft. Probably a while ago actually. I don't think I've bought anything for a while. But yeah, I thought they were perfect. They really did remind me of ice cream. So I've done my title. I think I'm more or less done now. I think I just add a few finishing touches. There's a few sort of empty corners that I just feel need something. And then, so I haven't got any of this paper on this other page, so I just add a bit there under that word, or 2 words. Yeah, so here I'm just putting a bit of this washi tape on just to add a bit more of the red. And I never did use those ice cream die cuts. I think I do add a little ice cream puffy sticker at the end, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really enjoying doing them. I haven't done a page for a few days now, so hopefully after this weekend I'll do some more. Thanks so much for watching. I would love it if you would subscribe. I do these videos every Friday and vlogs every Tuesday. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!